Hi, everybody. You see that poster? You see the poster with the G and the other word saying C and the girl with the red thing and the kid? That's my Guilty Crown poster that I got at Anime Festival. I got signed by the producers. That forever will be enshrined on my wall. Okay. Guilty Crown, episode 19. 19. After this episode, there's only 3 more episodes. Atonement. And that is what the name of this episode was about. It was all about atonement. Atonement for the people who kind of turn their backs on Shu. That's the way I look at it. Atonement. That was whoever made that title was perfect. Perfect title. Perfect. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, beginning of this episode, episode 19, we have Guy, and I'm sorry about these other small character names. The guy with he's part of the government. He's there as well, and he's taking a weapon, I guess, out of Inori or something. And then we cut into the opening, credits and so on and so forth. By the way, the opening credits, I like the opening of... I just want to just mention this. I love the opening of Guilty Crown, the second opening. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Just a mess. And it was a song in this episode. Holy shit, that song was awesome. Awesome. Alright, so we get into the episode. We get... Haruka. Shu's mother. Okay, and before I go on any more about this, anybody who hasn't seen the episode, I suggest you don't watch this video. She takes something from the government, and it's funny, because the moment Shu loses his void power, what does she do? She leaves the government! She's taking something from the government in a suitcase, in a briefcase, a metal briefcase, and then she's going to where supposedly her daughter is, Mana, but she's not there. She's not there. Instead, she bumps into, and I still don't know this guy's name, the old guy. That is actually Haruka's brother. And he was the guy who killed Shu's father. Can you imagine? Wow, what a lot of shocking revelations in this episode. So, we get this standoff between her and him, and he shoots her, and then we get this scene where she's leaving the building, and the guy who you saw with the guy with the purple, who's been working with Haruka's brother all the time, helping him, he finally realizes what it is that she took, and then we get into cutscene, and she's leaving, and... oh, and it's all a message of arrest her, blah, 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 blah. Then we get a scene with Shu. And Shu's right behind Ayase, the former student council president of the school. And he's got a gun to her. And you need to take me to, she's like, huh? And it's like, oh, she's thinking that he wants revenge. So, basically, she takes him in the car. And the condition she has for him is that, oh, if I'm going to help you, you have to take me to your mother, Haruka, Dr. Oma. So they're in agreement with that, and they're moving on. And then he also explains to her that she's not my real mother, not biological. Meanwhile, Haruka bumps into a former colleague. I forgot this girl's name, but she's working with and I finally figured out this other guy's name. You know that big guy part of Funeral Parlor? That was Oguma. He basically help her and Oguma help. Sorry for the pronunciation. Get her into this building and keeping her safe, and he's explaining to her, I know Shu and so on and so forth, and how she knew that even though Shu wasn't her actual son, she treated him as an actual son. So, in all honesty, Haruka is his stepmother. Not even a real mother. Biological, anyway. But anyway, we're moving along, and what happens is that son of a bitch guy, the guy with the purple hair, I forgot his name, he finds out where Haruka is, because he coerced this woman to tell him. And it's such a fucking sleazeball. Oh my god, what he does to get into the building, what a fucking sleazeball. He basically is in the midst of these people who want vaccine at this place, and the guy, and Omaga's in front of the door, he's saying to him, "It's not here, look somewhere else." Oh, also, I think the conversation, the conversation I just told you about with, Shu's mother, Haruka, and them. But anyway, and then, he tells them to come in and see for yourself. And everybody comes in, and there's that son of a bitch guy and the guards of the government, and they're shooting everybody, everything. Omega takes a shot in the back, protecting Haruka, and Haruka and that other one she met, they leave. Meanwhile, Omega's still up. This guy's huge. This guy's a huge guy, and they keep shooting him, and he knocks these guys out, throwing them to the wall. And that's when that son of a bitch guy, the purple, he slashes Omega, and then he dies. And he realizes that they left. So, on the road, again, Haruka reveals to her friend what was in the suitcase. Okay. Guess what was in the suitcase? A genome void. You can guess who is going to have that injected into them. But basically then, after this transient events, we get... What else happens? Oh, yeah. Argo, that's his name, Argo picks up Haruka and her friend, and Argo basically tells, obviously, Ayase and Tsugumi. And then this location, I think it's the same location where Shu finally was, when he first got the void powers. So, yeah. And they tell him he's dead, and they're crying, and blah, blah, blah. And interesting conversation between... Let me just wipe my camera here for a sec. Interesting conversation between Haruka and Ayase. She was basically telling Ayase that if you inject this into yourself, there's also the possibility that you'll die. And Ayase is volunteering to put in work. And she says that she doesn't want Shu to suffer anymore. That Shu was the one that taught her to walk on her 2 feet. So she was volunteering. I gotta give full credit to Ayase. Haruka, maybe not, but Ayase full credit. Remember, she was the one who was gonna go out there and help Shu. So, good credits to her. She did, no job. So, as that's going on, the government finally finds out where Haruka is, and they attack the building and so on and so forth. And we obviously get this huge thing going on with weapons, and Shu and Ayase, they get to the place, and Shu doesn't even wait. He jumps out of the fucking car, grabs the digital tablet she had, and jumps off the highway to get to, and starts running. So, now, obviously, from this, Ayase wants to use it. She does not want Shu to use the void power in him again. And it's funny because, remember, this episode name was Atonement. So this was Atonement for Haruka, Atonement for Ayase, everybody. So, they obviously get caught by the motherfucker with his enslaves. That purple, I forgot his name anyway. And guns are going off. Argo gets shot, and then the void capsule falls off and goes down this escalator. And Ayase's not even... She's running down there like lickety-split. And he keeps shooting. And she falls. He shoots it again. And he's trying to get to it. Ayase's trying to get to it. And just when she's about to get to it, who shows up? Shu. And I tell you right now, it's not even like... Ayase, Haruka, there are like... Those two have now all of a sudden did a 180 and said, no, you don't need to do this, you don't want to do this. And he just... And it was a show. They're all screaming his name. And he just injects it. And it's like a big beam of light and shit and all this crap's going on. And immediately he repairs his right arm. The right arm. And he just goes to work. And he attacks all the enslaves with Ayase's power. With Ayase's void. Just... Oh, it was a crazy, epic scene. And then, after that, he goes on top of the escalator to do Yahiro and another guy. The guy who has... I forgot his name. The one with the photographer. And, what happens? And then he attacks. He sees that. And he attacks the other enslaves. And then he sees that, Ayase is going to be killed. So he goes onto the truck and he blasts it through with that, the camera void to see through things. And then he takes Yahiro's void, that scissor, he sticks it into the guy. He's not bleeding at all, the guy. He's like, oh, this guy's so stupid, that motherfucking crazy motherfucker from the government, purple hair guy. He's so crazy. And he's like, oh, now I'm seeing the light, what have you, the power of the king and stuff. And Shu cuts the string, the life string, and he dies. And it comes out, and then you have Ayase screaming his name, Shu, and he comes out of the fire. And it was like, oh my god. But here's the crazy part. The kid who had the virus, his friend, it's now on Shu. That's the only thing I'm worried about now. I hope he doesn't die. It'll be a little bit... Shu dies. I mean, that's how it ended. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Let me tell you something. They should give an award to this guy. This guy who did this show, the director. An award for like the best fucking anime of fall 2011. Best of fall 2011. I'm sorry. I really like Fate Zero. But Guilty Crown, holy shit. This was a great episode. Fantastic. I like what's happening. Now, next week's is going to be a flashback. So, we'll have to see with that. But, man, the only thing I'm worried about is Shu. Is he gonna die? And there was an interesting... And the episode actually ended after, Inori screams his name, and then we have this scene with Guy, and he was saying how, and you have this scene with Guy and Haruka and Haruka's brother, and her brother is saying, oh, is this what you intended, Kosaru? And Kosaru is, I believe, his father's first name. I'm not sure. I have to check that up. And Guy was saying, and his mother was saying, Haruka was saying to Shu, oh, is this your destiny, Shu? And then Guy was saying an interesting fact. You take in everything. The evil, the bad, the good, the darkness. He takes in everything. And he weighs it all on his shoulders. And that's what it means. That's what it means to have a guilty crown. Okay, so this is Bonkai 922. See you guys later. I might do another video on this, go in further detail. But, good episode. Atonement for Haruka and Ayase. See you later.